Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you some tips and techniques to creating your own effects on hardware synths, but all these techniques translate over to software as well. So in this one I'm going to show you the 5 different levels to build up to make this sound. Now, I know that making effects and stuff like that is super easy, but the weird thing is, all of my sample packs that I've made that have just had effects in it, like 200 to 400 effect sounds, have always done the best. And I don't know why that is. Maybe people don't like my other samples. But anyway, making effects with a new synth that you've just got is a great way to explore the mod matrix and seeing where you can send and return signals throughout your synth. I mean, it's really good when you get a new synth to make a bass, lead, pad, stab and all that sort of stuff, but making effects is really good because majority of the sounds that you make on your synth are kind of pretty standard sort of stuff, unless you're kind of doing crazy sound design. With the effects, you can send different signals to modulate different things to really kind of create a crazy sort of a sound, pitching up and down and sending all different stuff everywhere. So creating some of these effects is a good way to kind of learn the ins and outs of what your synth can do. Let's get into it. So let's initialize the patch and we'll turn all the oscillators down. So at the moment we have nothing going on. Let's turn up the noise, and then we have the low pass filter here, and then we want to adjust the amp envelope, so effectively that's going to be the volume of the synth. We want the sound to sustain the whole way and we want a nice little release. So now if we play it, there we go. There's the first effect from the new synth. Next up, we want to modulate this cutoff. We don't want to have to move it by hand like a chump. So we're going to make sure that we have mod envelope 1 selected, and then we're going to use the mod envelope here to control the low pass filter. So we want the envelope depth, we want that full, and let's go with we'll go with slow attack here. So and we want the nice sustain, and let's get a release on there. For speed, we'll just bring the attack down a little bit. So there you go. We've used the mod envelope to control the low pass filter here. So next up, we're going to go with the third level to this. So we're going to add a oscillator, with just a normal oscillator, and for this we'll just turn the noise down. We'll open up the low pass filter here, so and then we want to adjust the frequency so it will increase over the course of the note being held, so that the pitch will increase rather. So for that we're going to go to, we got mod envelope 2 depth, and this is for the pitch. So you can see here we got mod 1, and if we go to here we got mod 2. If we now change this, we want nice slow attack, and then the depth will go to about 54. So if I play it now, so you can hear that go. So now if we bring the noise back in again and we turn down the low pass, or the the frequency for the cutoff. And then we change back to mod envelope 1. Increase that. And then let's go a little bit more there. And we'll go a little bit more on the depth. Change that. Change that. And let's go here and change this a little bit more. And we're just sort of finessing how fast the cutoff opens and how much depth and speed we have with the pitch up. So let's go. We're at 1 there. Let's increase that a little bit, and we'll go to 2. We'll increase that a little bit. Increase it a little bit here. So there, you can see that we've got one lot of modulation going for the frequency cutoff, and then we have one lot for the pitch depth. Now, the next level, we're going to go to level 4, and then we're going to introduce the mod matrix into this, and we're going to use the resonance as the bit that we're going to control. So if we go to mod matrix, we'll go destination, and we'll go filter resonance, and we want it to be controlled by the mod wheel. So you can see here we've got the mod wheel off to the side, and then the amount. So let's go, we'll start with all the way is 63. We'll start with about 30. So you can hear that just using the mod. We can increase that a little bit to 35. Increasing the mod wheel here will give us the resonance back and forth. And then the final stage to this, the 5th level, we're going to use Aftertouch to control the LFO1 depth speed to then give some more functionality and just more expression to the actual effect. So you can see here we have filter, and we're going to go LFO1 depth. So if we you can hear it coming and going there, but we want to use the polyphonic aftertouch to speed up and slow down. So we'll come over to here, we'll go back to the mod matrix, and we're going to go to slot 2. We're going to use, did I just miss it? Aftertouch, there we go. And then the destination, we want LFO1 rate. Let's go LFO1 rate, there we go. And we can so just by that we can increase this depth a little bit. And let's go like this, and we'll just speed up the opening of the filter a little bit more, just so you can hear what's going on. So if I play it now, we can. If I go like this, we'll go. So you can hear them just adding that little bit more in there. Obviously, you can finesse around a bit more. We can add a little bit of reverb, add some chorus, and then we'll add a little bit of delay. And there you go. Super, super simple effect. And we've gone up from 5 levels. One with just the noise. We've added another oscillator. We've controlled the cutoff with a mod envelope. We've controlled the pitch on oscillator 1 with another mod envelope. We've added the resonance to the mod. And lastly, we added polyphonic aftertouch to the speed of LFO1, which we introduced on that last step. So hopefully you've got something out of that, and you can use some of these techniques with your synth and just really go crazy. Explore how you can route things to create some awesome new effects. And like I said, weirdly, I've done really well with these sample packs of effects. So go ahead and make your own and see how you go. If you want to see any other videos, you can no doubt there's probably some links or some videos popping up on my face now. And at the end of the day, hopefully I've inspired you to create something. And until next time, see you later.